Hey guys, what's going on? All right, so we've got Husin, Hunter Gaming, Rohit. We're gonna go one at a time, so feel free. Any of you guys that want to go on first, go ahead and unmute yourselves. We can get started.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Osi, from the Caribbean. One of my two quick questions. You'll hear me, Angelo? Angelo?
Yeah, we're all good.
All right, nice. So one of my questions, not too sure if this may help the community in the long run, is being able to actually trade cryptocurrencies on a weekend. I know there are some brokers who do it. I'm not sure if it's something you would implement in the future, but it probably may be beneficial towards the community in the long run. I guess so. People who likes to trade cryptocurrency after the forex, after the week of trading forex. That's one, and I'm not too sure if you all got any headway regarding wire payments, ACH payments, or bank transfers. I know you're currently doing the USDT or crypto withdrawals. Just want to find out for somebody who's in the Caribbean, can't disclose the country at the moment. Because we only because the regulations of the government in our country are fighting crypto really hard, and because they don't understand it, they choose not to implement it. So, is the reason why I asked what was the headway in terms of wire transfers. That will be it. Thank you.
Yeah, so first of all, thanks for joining and hopping on. Appreciate the support all the way from the Caribbean. So we do currently have Wise, so that is the method that we're using for transfers. Not sure if the country that you're in supports Wise, obviously. So basically, how it's working right now, for anyone that's requested through the dashboard in the last month, is we have you submit your Wise email address. If your Wise account isn't verified, you're also submitting your wire details as well. And then through Wise, we're actually able to wire to you guys. So if your Wise account isn't verified, doesn't work, and you've shared your wire details, we'll actually just wire it to you through Wise. We're not doing wires directly from our bank account. We don't have a bank account right now that supports just sending hundreds of wires a day. They easily, every single wire gets flagged, right? When you're sending it all over their international, you actually put the bank account, at least an American bank account, kind of at risk. So we're just trying to use Wise right now. We obviously still use crypto. We have Plane, which we're testing to see if we can go live with that. It's the most similar to Deal in the sense that you have to sign a contract similar to Deal contracts, and then we can push out payments to you guys. But we're trying to automate it. We're trying to utilize the API so we can make it a bit easier for us to use because we're sending so many payouts a day. People have to realize that this isn't like a small firm. TFT is huge at this point. I don't say that lightly. We're sending literally hundreds of payouts per day, right? That normally, with these smaller firms, they're sending maybe 100 a week, right? Or they're sending maybe 20 a day, right? So it's a bit different when you're sending hundreds a day. You just got to be more organized. You got to try to automate things as much as you can. So yeah, I hope I answered your first question there.
Yeah. So your first question, that's understandable. I'll just have to find out if Wise, sorry, is available. I know normally Wise only deals with countries that that has I think either as US accounts or something like that. So I would like to believe they do support our Caribbean. I just had to do some research, but I hope we are able to get probably another option. While I understand the issue with deal, you know, had happened, that's fine. I just hope sometime next year that we are able to find our next alternative, probably other than that. So I'm not too sure, but I guess you could always let us know. Thanks.
Yeah, appreciate you hopping on. I think Wise is supported in a lot of countries, many countries. So definitely check it out. Do some research on their website. Anyone that hasn't signed up with Wise yet, really read into the website, into how to get your account verified, all the how to get the account kind of live. There's a whole due diligence you got to go through. It's nothing crazy, but definitely take the time to sit here and to read into it. Um, treat it with professionally, so you guys can actually get paid and you have no issues. So that's pretty much it. I mean, any other questions from you? You might have hopped off. We got a few more people on here, so feel free. Anyone that wants to go ahead, just unmute yourself, and we'll get into the next question. We got Husan coming on as well. I think I just disconnected you because you had some background noise. So anybody that wants to come on, Hunter Gaming, Husan, feel free to go ahead.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Um, I just wanted to ask if TFT has any plans. We um, FTMO just acquired Quantlane, traditional proprietary trading firm. Does TFT have any plans to do something similar? And then the location was, I'm guessing Miami. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Any plans for that?
it's a great question. Sorry to cut you off. I think for FTMO, definitely a power move to acquire or to merge, I guess, with that firm. I think what it gives them is it gives them the ability to analyze and quantify their data a lot more diligently with higher level people. I think there's really two parts to running this business. I think the first part that most firms are most focused on at the moment is sort of product analysis, product risk. So how do you quantify all the challenge rules and how those essentially uh, contribute towards the cash flow of the business? And then the second part is really the data science behind how do you actually launch trading strategies. So for FTMO, they've been in the business a long time. They've been in the business several years longer than ourselves. And it sounds like they're really trying to understand how they can monetize the trading data, and partnering with the quant firm gives them the best chance. It's also a great play for the trader as well. So for anyone out here that's not as familiar with what's going on, so basically they created sort of like a VIP program, like a scaling program where long term, if you have certain results, you basically quantify directly for a real prop trading firm, like a traditional prop trading firm. Now, the reason that this is important is because for anyone that's looked into how to get into one of these prop trading firms, more traditional one, you normally have to apply, right? Interview, put up capital as well. So there's a huge barrier to entry in terms of how to get into one of these. For you to be able to literally get into one of these almost without having to do an interview per se. I mean, I'm sure they talk to you before they admit you, but it's really just results driven. It's really based on the results that you drive for the company. I mean, you could become a legitimate prop trader, more traditional prop trader, freaking in your underwear now, by trading on FTMO. And I think that's amazing, right? TFT at the moment has no plans for it, right? I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, we're about to partner with, you know, crazy company. Like we don't have any plans at the moment. Definitely something that I'm looking into now. And yeah, thankful that obviously the FTMO is here to, in a sense, lead the way, and to bring forward new ideas. But anyone that hasn't seen it, definitely go check it out. Super, super interesting program for sure. So I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, yeah, it does. It does. And my second question, will will TFT ever consider funding traders just purely based on their track record? Would that ever be considered?
Yeah, so I think right now that's not the more traditional model, right? Because the in terms of what we're doing, right? We don't have a license to just start funding traders, right? I think that is something that would get us in a bit of trouble without the right license and being regulated. So yeah, long story short, no, it's not something that's part of the roadmap at the moment, right? If you come to us and you have this track record and you say, "Hey, I've been trading, will you now essentially give me a funded account or allocate capital towards you?" It's just not something that is something that we do. That's not our core product right now, and it's not part of the plans at the moment. That would be the thinking behind partnering with another firm, that's regulated, that potentially has the licenses required to do that type of thing. But no, it's not part of the plan right now.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Yep. Yeah, I appreciate you hopping on too. It's been a few sessions where I've seen you.
Yeah, it's
But
fun. Thanks.
yeah, well, appreciate it. Obviously, if you need anything else, feel free to message in the chat. But yeah, honestly, hopping on, like anyone that's a funded trader that has questions, that wants to get stuff answered, I know there's that our chat and you guys are asking in there and trying to connect with me, but this is going to be the best place for you to come on and really talk with me directly. So definitely take advantage of it. Um, Tochi, I'll say, I keep forgetting your name, but I'll say that he's been hopping on. He's been taking advantage of it. So yeah, if you guys are in here, definitely take advantage of it. And we'll go ahead. We'll move on to the next question here. So we've got a few people on here. So feel free, anyone that wants to come on, unmute yourself. You can ask the next question.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on?
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Sorry. Yeah, fine. I'm cool. I want to ask about about using it to trade. Please, can you just elaborate on it?
Say it again.
Can I use any my EA trading? EA trading.
Right.
Can I use any EA trading on any challenge account?
I mean, it depends, right? What does the EA do? There are prohibited trading strategies, right? I would highly suggest that you read the help center, read the FAQ. But in terms of which challenges you can use the EA on, right now the Royal and the Knight by default you can use EAs on standard. I'm pretty sure it's an add-on at this point. Yeah, it's an add-on for standard for you to use EAs. So there's 3 challenges right now where you'd be able to use EAs, and then the 3-phase, the Dragon Challenge, which is coming out soon, is also going to have EAs enabled as well.
Okay, is there any specific EA like I can use on TFT, or can I use any EA on it?
It's a very open-ended question, right? There's a lot of different styles when it comes to EAs. I would just advise you to review the FAQ in terms of what are the prohibited trading strategies, and definitely see if the EA, is in line with those trading strategies. And we do have the free trials now, so potentially, right, you could utilize a free trial account and put your EA on it, and then maybe hit up support and ask like, hey, can you look at this EA and see if it's something that I can utilize on a challenge account. That's personally what I would do.
Sorry. Is it that if I use my own, like now I have a personal EA now. That means I can use my own personal EA on my standard accounts and I won't violate any rule.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a hard question to answer whether you can use it or not. If what you could do, and this is completely up to you, right, is if you've already used the EA and it's on the challenge, you could hit up support. You could say, hey, I've been utilizing this EA. I'd really appreciate if you guys looked into it and let me know if this is allowed, right? And then if it's not, I mean, for the sake of helping you out, right? If you go to the support right now and you hit them up and you say, hey, is this EA good? And they say no, let me know, DM me, and then we'll go ahead and try to get you a new account in that case.
Okay, now if I want to use my personal EA, and I need to contact your support, right?
Yeah,
so I can ask them maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and contact the support and we'll try to help you out.
Okay. Now about the EA, can I use normal the EA for funded accounts, like the funded accounts? I mean, only for the demo accounts. For the
No, you can use it for the funded accounts. I think it's why, I mean, listen, everyone doesn't use EAs. Everyone uses maybe different tools that utilize EAs, right? But The Royal accounts, well, the reason it's the most popular is because you can use them openly and freely, right? There's no limits. There, you could use EAs, you could use trade copiers, and all of that. So definitely check out the Royal Challenge if you want to utilize an EA.
All right, thank you. That's all.
Thank you, sir. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day. Appreciate you hopping on. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next question here. So anyone that wants to come on, feel free to go ahead.
Hello, good day, everyone.
Hey, your speaker's a little bit low.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can't hear you.
My question is that is there going to be these trading restrictions?
All right, we're gonna move on. Next question. Feel free to try to join again if you want, and just fix your mic, and we'll be good. All right, trade now. What's going on? Trade now or Hunter Gaming? Feel free to go ahead. Either of you guys.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Rohit?
Hello, sir. My name is Rohit. I'm from India.
How's it going?
So, yeah, I'm doing great. So, my question is like FTMO has stopped their services in India. So, just want to know, and like I have some friends with me in India as well who are funded with you, TFT. I just want to know, like, are you planning to like stop your services in India in future? Like, is there any plan?
Yeah, great question. Obviously, on the back of the whole Malaysia Vietnam thing. So, from my perspective, the most important thing is whether it's India, whether whatever country it is, right? In the landscape that we have, things are changing really quickly. So, if we did need to quote unquote ban India or quote unquote ban another country, it's always pay everyone out. It's always refund. I know with Malaysia and Vietnam, everyone's been saying we're not refunding over 60 days. We are collecting some information on the people that were had challenges beyond the 60 days, and we're going to help those people out. So for us, it's just how do we, if that situation happened for any country, how do we make all the traders whole? How do we deliver on the product that we promised to those traders, no matter where they're at? So we're not here looking to just ban a country and then tell everyone to basically fuck off, right? We're looking to do right by the community. We're looking to do right by the people, but to be clear, like right now, India is not banned, right? And I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, India is not gonna get banned or the U.S. isn't gonna get banned. I mean, regulation is coming. Things are ever changing with the model, with everything that we're doing, with taking payments, right, and paying out with crypto, and a lot of different factors. So we just gotta keep moving, and do the best we can to do right by the people. Yes. So I hope that answered your question. Any other questions, Rohit?
No, no, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day. All right. We've got a few other people on here. Feel free to go ahead and unmute if you want to speak.
Hello.
What's going on?
Hey, Angelo, it's Rusty.
What's up, Rusty?
Hey, congratulations on the three phase.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's really amazing. All the details, like, God bless TFT for everything. I mean, literally every time I join the press conference, there's always some blast from your side with really amazing stuff like affordable three phase challenge. It's amazing. Everyone with a lot of variation that favorite trader as well as TFT. So thank you and congratulations for that, first of all.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, and after that, I have two small doubts. Okay, like first of all, what about the KYC process? Like your KYC, a lot of other firms are doing AI KYC, some are doing manual KYC. How secure is the KYC data that you are holding from the customers? Like you are asking first name, sometime you ask other major details and address, including the document of proof, etc., etc. How secure is all the KYC data that we are sharing?
It's a great
Like
question,
what is,
honestly.
yeah.
Great question. So for us right now, we're heavily reliant on SumSub, which is our third party vendor to do the KYC process. In terms of their efficiency with protecting user data, they're definitely one of the leaders in the industry when it comes to utilizing the right disclaimers, utilizing the right processes to protect the user data that is being shared. Right. To be clear, we're not in the business of sharing your user data, your customer data, right? We're not here selling anybody's data in terms of their location, their where they're at, right? Their IDs, all that stuff. I mean, that would be extremely illegal. So, definitely we're definitely looking to continue to partner with a company that does this, right? Like I think for us, could we manually do KYC at this point? No, right? We can't manually do KYC right now. There's so many people KYCing. So we have to rely on a third party vendor. My rule of thumb, as we're building the company is we need to focus on the things that we're good at as a company. We need to get better, at certain things until they become things that we're good at. And the things that we can't do, that we can't be good at, we just have to find people who do that themselves, that do it at an extremely high level. Right now it's some sub. There's some other options that we're exploring out there as well. But long story short, you could look into their site, right? You could go to their support. You could ask them more questions in terms of how they actually protect the user data and all of that. So that's something that we utilize. Now, also internally for ourselves, we have rolled out some internal security procedures, right? We're rolling out all employees accessing systems on VPNs. So kind of IP address blocking how employees access our systems, right? Company emails, so people only be able to access all documents, all applications through company emails. It's something that we've had for a long time. So internally, we are worried about security and focusing on security as well as with the KYC process. It's extremely important.
Okay, that sums up everything. Yeah, it's a nice, as long as you are confident about what you're doing, we are fine with it. And thank you for the reply. And second thing is, you last press conference, I believe it was last press conference. You said you are bringing GPay and Apple Pay as a payout methods.
Yeah, so
Now,
we
is that a
are.
worldwide thing, or I mean, can you explain a little bit about that, if possible? Like,
So listen, I think, hold on one second. I think that anybody who has utilized Apple Pay, I mean for me, I'm in the US, right? So Apple Pay might not be available in some countries, but for the US, for myself, at this point, if I go on a website and I'm not able to use Apple Pay to check out, or I go in person, I can use Apple Pay. It's a huge inconvenience. Like it's not a big deal, but just makes the checkout process so much easier. So basically, at checkout, if you guys are able to use Apple Pay or use Google Pay, it'll pre-populate your information for you, right? If you're on an iPhone, you'll be able to pretty much just click the right button two times. Anyone that's used Apple Pay knows, and then you'll be able to check out. It's extremely seamless checkout process. There's also a third thing that we're looking into. It's called Bolt. Very interesting company. The founder of it, he's actually I think he's as old as I am. He's like 29. I'm 28. Um, he started this company. I think he's the youngest billionaire right now, which is crazy. And basically, what it does is at checkout, um, they create it's integrated with our checkout page, and then it saves. You can create a profile using Bolt, and then it saves all of your customer information and all your credit card information, and it's safely secured within the Bolt platform. And then every time you go to checkout, instead of having to type in everything or use like Google Fill or autofill or whatever, you could basically just press one button, everything gets populated, and then you can check out. So for us, we're just trying to improve that whole process. Because again, I know for myself when I'm going to buy a product, if the checkout process isn't seamless, it's just annoying at the end of the day, right?
True, true. Okay, so we have a lot of options, and whatever is best for as per TFT will be most usable. But I hope like GPay and Apple Pay come to every country because it's the best. Like, I also use GPay for everything. Like it's daily part of my life, so that's why I was curious about it.
Yeah, yeah, it's something so small that would just improve the experience like that much more. So we're trying to, I don't know what the due date is of it. It might be the end of this month. I have to check on it, but it's being worked on right now.
That's really amazing. That's really okay. These two were my major questions, and same as always, totally satisfied with TFT and everything.
Yeah, man, appreciate you hopping on. I do want to say in terms of the three phase challenge, right? The goal of the three phase is to be able to provide more opportunity to traders. The price is a lot lower than the other challenges, as you guys can see. And a lot of people have given feedback that they love that, right? That the barrier to entry is lower. But, some people have said, hey, the challenge is a little bit more difficult. And for that reason, right, we definitely understand that the challenge is a bit more difficult. The the pricing is low, which is really how we're offsetting the pricing, right, by really trying to balance the different rules and everything like that. But I will be utilizing a lot of different promotions and also potentially permanently installing the profit from challenges. So we're looking into the feasibility of doing that permanently. So knowing that you're going to have to make more in the challenge, having the ability to actually get a bonus from the challenge in terms of the profit that you made, I think that's something that would make that program that much better. So definitely look out for that as well.
Definitely, definitely. Can I say one thing before I leave, if you don't mind?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so as for Rohit was asking if India will get banned, everyone who's here, TFT want us to show our skills. Okay, based on our skills, they want us to complete the challenge. If we are gonna do some shady stuff and we will follow some groups and like some pattern, they know TFT know that we are following patterns, everyone doing the long trade at this, they have all the data. If we are doing shady stuff, they will know. And if they see a country is doing this thing, the country will get banned. So they are not banning a country, we are the one who are provoking them to ban. Okay, so it's up to us, not them. So please be careful, be responsible trader. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, appreciate the sentiment there, right? It's not an easy situation by any means. But listen, guys, I mean, I don't want to sit up here and act like we're like the government, right? And we're just out here sanctioning countries and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, right, if there are going to be groups at scale in certain countries that we simply can't figure out how to mitigate, we have to take that approach for the benefit of everyone else involved in this. And it's just not an easy decision. So definitely, if anyone has any questions about that, feel free to bring it up. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna move on. Appreciate you, Rusty, for hopping on. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All right, we got the next person, Lickety Split. Why don't you go ahead and ask a question here?
Hey, morning, Angelo. Morning,
Hey, what's
everyone.
up?
I'm here from Jamaica. Well, first of all, mad respect for your work ethic. I mean, you and your team, of course, because I know this all takes a lot of time. So, mad respect for that, and really appreciate it. But I have one question in terms of high frequency trading. I wanted to know if if it actually includes you manually going into a trade and coming out early, or that's just strictly aligned with EAs.
So there's several things that we're looking at when it comes to the HFT trading. It's not just, oh, is it an EA? Oh, is it in and out, right?
Yeah.
It's a combination of several different things. So for us, we're not gonna sit here and disclose exactly what we're looking for because then people would just code EAs around it, right? They would just code HFT bots around what we're looking for. But in a long story short, it's anyone that's looking to gamify the latency, the gamify the speed of execution on a specific trading platform. That at the end of the day, that's what HFT bots are really for. It's like high scale arbitrage, right, of a price feed, leveraging another price feed potentially to help you gain some sort of edge in the market. I mean, if you have an HFT bot, we don't allow it, right? It's not allowed on our platform. Try to go use it on a broker, right, and see what happens. They'll most likely just ban you as well. I mean, the reality is the MT4 as a platform just isn't as effective when it comes to executing it. MT5 is a little bit more effective, but the brokers at the end of the day, they can't find an LP for the most part that will allow the HFTs to get executed, which is why like they're pretty much banned. I think they're just really popular right now because with the prop firms, especially smaller ones, it's entirely demo, so you can just like rip an HFT bot and pass the challenges with like completely demo accounts.
Yeah, well, I totally get you on that. Because the main reason I was inquiring is because sometimes in the past, I would like get into a trade and come out in like maybe 5 seconds, depending on how volatile the market is. So I was just questioning whether that would be considered high frequency trading, as in how long I'm in that trade for, manually, not by a bot or anything.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think it's certainly one of the factors. I'll say this, right? If you've entered over 300 trades within an hour, right, it's very likely to think that that's not manual to some extent, that it's some sort of bot that you're doing, or you're just engaging in some sort of high level arbitrage. So it's just, if you're doing it manual and you're like saying, oh, I went in and out of like 20 trades, New York session, I don't know if it's going to get flagged, right? The best thing to do, in my opinion, is always to be honest, to be transparent, to I don't say out yourself, but to go to support and to ask, right? Like, hey, what's going on with this? Like, is this in violation of the rules? Can you guys let me know, and have support just like take a look at it, because you don't want to waste all this time, right? Trading and doing all this stuff and then to get banned for some sort of strategy that you could have asked them like if it's allowed in the beginning.
Totally. All right. Well, thanks so much, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you hopping on. Best of luck to you in the challenge.
You too, man.
Later. All right, we got a few more people on here that joined up. So anyone that wants to go next, feel free to come on. Casimir or Drip King, either of you guys, feel free to go ahead.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on?
Chilling. Don't have any questions. Just want to tell you thanks for everything. Thanks for what your company does. I was just in Miami for my interview, and it was a great time. It's definitely a moment of gratitude, because like I said on the interview, like I've been with a lot of prop firms and I've done things the correct way, and they never panned out to be, who they said they was going to be. So it's just awesome to be a part of a team that actually honors people that, actually stick to the rules and do what they're supposed to do. Guys, you can make so much money, just stick to the rules and you're going to be great, because I've been with this company for 245 days now with my live account. And it's been nothing but great. So I'm a testimony. I just wanted to get on here and say that. Thanks again, Angelo, for checking out my account. They scaled me up to the 50,000 more in profit.
Yes, sir.
And that's it.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, what's up, man? So appreciate you hopping on. Obviously don't have to do that during the day, and yeah, looking forward to the interview coming out. And next time you come out, I definitely gotta do the interview myself. But yeah, man, you're on the Kings program now. For anyone that's that wants to know, Drip King 777, he's crushing it. He's out here with the Kings program. He's at the account, like you said, over 200 days. You know, it always blows my mind when I meet some people that come out for the interviews and really realize that some people are really doing this at a crazy high level, and they're not making a lot of noise on social media, right? Like you have a whole separate career that you're focused on, and you're just using this as kind of supplemental. So yeah, man, super. I was like thankful to meet you, right? I was thankful to be able to connect, and potentially some opportunities there. But at the end of the day, happy that you're taking advantage of the opportunity, and that you feel comfortable using TFT. That's what's most important.
No problem. Appreciate it again, brother.
All right, bro. Enjoy the day.
All right, you too.
Later. All right, we got Casimir, Hunter Gaming. Any of you guys on tech, feel free to come on. And then just a quick reminder, anyone that wants to do the giveaway, all you need to do a screenshot of the Discord, post it on your Instagram, post on Twitter, just show people that you're on the Funded Trader press conference, right? Get the word out there. We'll go ahead, we'll pick a winner after the session. So I appreciate all of you guys obviously hopping on. We're also going to post a form because it's going to be hard to just do 100 accounts. So we're going to post a form in the chat for you guys to fill out before the end of the session. So make sure you guys fill out that form as well. So let's keep it going. Let's go into next question here. Whoever wants to go ahead. I think Hunter Gaming, you're trying to come on, but your mic's not working. And then what we'll also do, if there's not going to be anybody else that wants to speak, is feel free to ask. If you guys have some questions in the chat as well, just post in the chat. I'll go through some of those too. We have about 10 minutes left in the session. All right, we're going to bring on a few more people here.
If no one wanna talk, I can definitely talk. Like,
I think we got one person, Lord Seventh. If you want to go ahead and ask a question, feel free to go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon, guys.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm good. My name is Gospel, so I'm from Nigeria. Sorry, my location is a bit noisy, so I don't know if it's affecting you guys over there. Now, my question is, recently I just started trading with TFT. I got introduced to this program by a friend. I think he's here right now. He's already a funded trader. So he was like, bro, just get on the TFT and maybe try your luck. I won a $5,000 account the last conference you guys did. So I started trading past my phase one. Now, the thing is, while I was trading, I noticed that because I wasn't like used to prop firms that much, so I didn't really ask a lot of questions about it. I just like straight up got into it, and I decided to like, okay, let me just choose what works well with me. I saw like when I was choosing, I saw add on swing trading and I think standard. I can't remember everything I saw there, but I think because of the choice, the options I made, I was not able. I'm not going to be able to like swing trade on my account. And I also saw something like news trading not allowed or stuff like that. So I had to like ask my friend, so what's all this about? So he was telling me that I'm doing news. I think he said 5 minutes before news and 5 minutes after news, I'll have to like closing all of my positions. Now the thing there is, now I love to swing trade. I swing trade a lot. I might just like come up on Mondays, do my analysis, then I just leave the trade running to the end of the week. That's how I trade my SL, my TP on it. So like I didn't really like I wasn't exposed to problems before, so like it was my first time getting onto it. So I felt like it felt bad a bit when I go over it, but I was like, is there something that can be done about this? So that like maybe create awareness for beginners, maybe a place in group. But I'm not saying create awareness, but maybe create awareness, but then work on it too. That you can switch between swing trading accounts and standard account. That's just my opinion anyway. I'm not saying it's going to be implemented. That's just my views here. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you hopping on. So, in terms of the question, right? If you want to swing trade, just get a swing account, right? Rapid has swing account, Standard has swing account. There is the news restrictions on the regular accounts for those challenges. So anyone that's trading news, definitely be cognizant of that. Definitely be aware of when there's that red folder news events. We're working on the economic calendar inside of the dashboard that you guys can just pop in and reference, or just look on Forex Factory. That's what we're using for the events. But yeah, anybody that wants to swing trade, either buy a Royal Challenge, right? There's no rules around news trading on that. Buy a Night Challenge. There's no rules around swing trading on that one. Or just buy any of the swing accounts, and you guys will be able to trade news, on that. I'm actually, quite curious how many people really sit here and are cognizant of the news. Like I know FTMO, they've always done the news trading rule on all of their accounts. In my opinion, I think it just makes you a bit more professional, right? If you're not even aware of news events that are going on, that's definitely one way to go about it. But it's, in my opinion, important to be very aware of all the fundamental landscape and what's happening in terms of each of the countries and how they're changing fundamentally different things, and obviously different reports that are coming out. So yeah, I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Yeah, where are you calling in from?
Oh, I'm from Nigeria. From Nigeria.
Right. Well, appreciate the support, and I like the name, Lord Seventh. We could go ahead and go on. Anyone that wants to hop on next, and
I
then
can I
Rusty,
can
if
ask
nobody else.
something.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
can ask something that might be interesting for everyone.
Yep.
Uh, there was a voting like 2 days ago, I guess, about the profit sharing of challenge related. That like if someone get 5%, 15%, like are you referring to the profit that someone made during the challenge, like some other prop firms are doing, or it was something else?
Yeah, so good question. It is referencing the profit made in the challenges. So, right, if you have a 100K account and you make 10% on that in phase one, and then 5% in phase two, technically you've made 15% on a 100K account. That's $15,000, right? So if you get 10% of your challenge profits, then you'd hypothetically get 1,500 bucks, either on your first payout or when you achieve a certain percentage. It all depends, right, what the terms are. But that's the thinking behind it. It's become quite clear to me that that's one of the most important things to the traders is taking the challenges can be really a waste of time, right? If you spend 60 days on the challenge, and then all of a sudden you fail last minute, maybe you get some bad execution, you get slippage, right? Something happens, and then it could leave you with a really bad taste in your mouth. Even if maybe you pass and it takes 90 days and you get to your first payout, you're just putting a lot of time into this. So I think for myself, or any really anybody that's trading a challenge, right, getting a bonus, not just the refund, but a bonus from the challenge is something that people like obviously really want.
Oh, that's really amazing. I will not say the name of any firm, but I know like a certain firm that do same kind of thing. Like they give payout every month. So if you are also planning to do that on the challenge profit, like 5%, or like we have unlimited now, someone can take up to 60 days, 90 days, maybe 100 days to complete. If they can get like, let's say someone has a 100K account and they make like 2K in a month, 10% of 2K, that is 200. So at at the end of every month, so they can get 10% of the challenge profit. That will be a passive income as well as a huge thing for, I mean, if you can create something like that, that will be like beyond amazing. EFT is already amazing. That will be like an additional bonus.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no, I definitely agree, right? There's a few companies, I think one mainly that's doing it, right? Funded Next.
Yeah,
So
that's
they're
really
doing the challenge profits, and I think they have a pretty attractive offering, right? For sure, they have some
to
cool.
be honest. To be honest, I joined before joining TFT, I was doing there because of this specific reason only. Like, if I can secure something, at least something I paid, I can secure that before completing my challenge. Or during my challenge, I will be like a motivate. Like, if I make like this much profit, it will be beneficial. So that was really amazing. But when I joined TFT, like that, to be honest, when I joined TFT, that little 5% or 10% was meaningless for me, but it was really amazing and attractive. But TFT is on another level compared to as a whole. That's for sure. God bless TFT and you. Like, you guys are doing press conferences. Like, I have never heard. I haven't even heard of some other prop firm doing this. I have a small circle, but still, I haven't heard anyone. I haven't seen anyone taking things this much seriously. TFT is amazing. You and your whole team is on another level. So I'm definitely sticking here as long as the prop firm thing is available. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, listen. At the end of the day, it's a very serious company. You know, this is a very like I know I joke around a lot in the chat, right? It's medieval theme. It looks like a game, but this is definitely not a game, right? This is a lot of people that are able to get opportunity from this company, and potentially transform their lives or just learn something, right? So this is not something that is simple, right, or not something that should be taken as a joke. So we definitely want to do the best that we can to service you guys, to hear you guys out. You have to realize, like, this isn't about me, this isn't about our team, this is about the traders, the people. It's always been about the community, listening to you guys. And the core of that is I at one point traded with FTMO. I had a certain type of experience with them, and I wanted to create an experience that was truly a better experience than the one that I had while trading with FTMO. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm focused on the community as much as I am. I felt like I was someone who would just never be heard by a company like that, and that's why with TFT we're trying to give the platform to everyone to be heard. To get giveaways, to help change the product, and really drive the whole direction of everything that we're doing.
And we will always be full supportive and whatever. Like, you don't need wealth, you need blessings, and the community is ready. No other CEO and the team is doing like the interactions, the ideas, and the efforts to increase. Like, you're not after the profit right now. Every time I see you are after the community's well-being and community's happiness. You guys are giving a lot of giveaways. What else do people need? Like, they are getting even for free challenges, and they're even clearing the challenges and then getting payouts. So that's beyond anything. Like, I see every week's 700k given, like 400k given. I mean, it's so motivating. I hope I will soon join this stage as a funded trader, not as an affiliated. I will definitely someday be a funded trader and speaking proudly on this stage for sure. Only on TFT stage. That's it.
Yes, sir. And I think that one of the best parts. I'm gonna give you guys some advice. I think one of the best parts of the funded trader is the fact that, listen, we know that some of you guys are in countries that you potentially are struggling to get a job, or the currency is extremely inflated in that region, right? And the challenges can be quite expensive. I think one of the best plays, if you guys are in an area where you potentially are struggling to afford the challenges or to get money, is to sign up to be an affiliate, to be in the Discord, not bothering people, but helping people out, right? Answering people's questions, handling them, in terms of educating them on the product. And then, when you help somebody, they'll want to help you, and you give them your affiliate code. You can easily grind and purchase challenges every month by just sitting in the Discord and helping out your fellow community members. So that's something that I think more people need to take advantage of. Obviously, it benefits us, right? More affiliates. Not going to sit here and say that it doesn't, but you guys, right? If you're out here and you need money, realistically, there is an opportunity to be an affiliate, to be in the chat, to be helping people out. Not only participating in giveaways, but do a little work. Making the money from the commissions from selling challenges to people. That is one of the best things. So listen, Rusty, I hope that you get the funded account, right? I hope you continue to grow as an affiliate. Obviously appreciate you hopping on and asking some questions that people want to know the answers to.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'll say one last thing too. We did do our first webinar with affiliates this past week. So I met with about 30 of our top affiliates. We all did a webinar. We talked about kind of suggestions, things that they were seeing that we could improve on. I have a list of like 50 things now that they want me to change. Will I do all of them? Probably not, but we're definitely gonna hear them out and try to make it happen. We also invited them all into like a private server. So now I'm able to talk with them directly, and they can ask me questions and help resolve problems and stuff like that. So if you guys are a top affiliate in the top 100, then you will be invited to this webinar. It'll take place every single month. And then you'll also be able to, we're going to start to do sponsored events. So wherever you're located, right? Germany, Italy, Africa, wherever, right? We'll sponsor an event. So anywhere from up to $1,500, you guys can buy merch, buy signs, right? Buy food, do a little session with your community, and we'll go ahead and reimburse you for that event. So that's something that we're doing starting next month. And I think it's just important to continue to support our affiliates, because you guys, obviously support us. So let's see. I posted in the chat the form. We got Dennis up. The legend is awake. For those that don't know, Dennis is in California, so the time zone, it's like 6 a.m. for him right now. So he's posting the form in the chat. So if you guys post it on your socials, make sure you fill out this form. If you're not in this form, then you will not qualify for the giveaway. So make sure you guys fill it out. We're going to go ahead. We're going to do one last question. And then, I don't know, Dennis, if you want to say anything.
Yeah, what's up, guys? I just want to say thank you all for joining these. It's an amazing thing to hear from all these funded traders, all of the different traders on their own journey. Don't give up. There's so many people trying and failing, and all you have to do is keep moving. As long as you never give up, you'll make it one day, guys. TFT is here for you. There's so many giveaways. There's so many opportunities to change your life here at TFT. So, of course, fill out the form that I'm going to post again in the chat. Make sure you fill it out. That's how you're going to be verified for this specific press conference giveaway, because it's the only way for me to verify who was actually here or not. So thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Dennis the Legend. If you guys don't follow this man on Twitter, if you don't follow his memes, definitely check this man out in the chat, helping out the people. He's a man of the people. So definitely, if you guys haven't, shoot him a DM, show him some appreciation. But we're going to wrap this up. We're going to do one last question. So whoever wants to come on to ask the final question, now's the time.
You might ask Mr. Angelo.
Hey, what's up?
It's just a brief question, but I was wondering, do you guys have any plans in the future to make like a app for like a dashboard or anything like that? Because it will be easier for me because I trade on my phone and I have to like log in every time. So I was wondering if you guys have like any plans to like make an app for that, or like for like a trade hub.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing stopping us from going like supernova, right, from going super viral in terms of the product, is the experience. I mean, the experience right now, like in my honest opinion, sucks, right? You have to go on MetaTrader, you have to go on the web app, you have to go on our website, you got to check your email, right? Like it's so segregated in terms of the experience. Like we need, to your point, to just have one application. It has your dashboard, it has a trading terminal, has where you can buy accounts. You get your accounts in that dashboard. You don't have to leave it, right? It's like Robinhood or any other kind of world-class application. So we are working, to answer your question, we are working on the app. It's scheduled to come out, unfortunately, in October of 2024. As you can imagine, it's quite hefty to build one of these, to build the trading platform into it, the dashboard, the functionality to buy accounts, all the different things, right? The affiliate dashboard, the calendars, all the tools. But it is in progress. The design We're kind of in the design phase and the ideation phase right now. So we've almost designed every single page, and then we're gonna start kind of developing it and coding it out in 2024. And again, it should be out by October of 2024. So that's going to be a huge enhancement. I saw someone ask that question in the chat earlier as well. I do agree with you. Like right now, it is quite annoying to do everything realistically.
Yeah. Thank you so much too. I really appreciate it, and thank you for what you do for the like people and just changing people's lives. I have mad respect.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, I always say this. Obviously, I'm working hard. The team's working hard to get everything done. But at the end of the day, it's you guys that are signing up for the challenges. It's you guys that are taking the challenges, right? You're the ones dealing with all the little bugs, all the little issues, right? All the little things. So it comes down to the community, right? A great community can bring forward a great idea, can bring a great idea to the point where it becomes a world class product. So everyone here that's working hard, that's believing in the product, that's really believing in themselves, right? That's putting themselves out there, that's taking advantage of all of this. Props to you guys. You guys are the ones that really drive this thing, right? I'm just the dude like directing all of this right now, right? I'm just the guy that believes probably the most, right? And myself, my partner Carlos, our team, I'm just a huge believer in this idea that, 8 years ago I was in my backyard, and I was not working a job, and I was thinking, there's got to be a way to make money where I don't have to freaking talk to anybody, right? It just comes down to me improving myself and my skills. And I think with the Funded Trader, that's what we're providing. Obviously, you guys can do interviews, you guys can do testimonials. It's all voluntary. If you want, if you want to leverage TFT to build your own community, to build your own brands. But if you don't really have to, right? There's a lot of traders that don't even say a peep, don't even come in the Discord. They literally check their email, check the dashboard, and just trade and get paid. So I think that's the most amazing kind of part of this whole thing is it's giving opportunity to everybody, just sitting in their house. So yeah, appreciate you hopping on. Appreciate the sentiment. And listen, we're gonna wrap up the session.
Angelo,
It's been a good
Angelo,
session.
sorry
What's
to
up,
disturb
Rusty?
you. Angelo, sorry to disturb you. Just
Yep.
can you do a small favor, please? Like, can you like guide me and maybe some other people here about, let's say I have like 10 friends in my mind right now from my real life, okay? Like, I wanna refer them to TFT as an affiliate. I have my code and I have my 10 friends who will buy TFT accounts from you guys. And how much percentage will I get for each account that referred? And what can I do with the money? Can I cash out that money through crypto, or do I have to use that money, or will I get something? I mean, can you please explain this thing once? Because I don't believe that was ever explained on a stage by you that I heard. So sorry if you already like shared, but can you please just guide once to everyone? Maybe some other people get motivated how affiliation work, including myself.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and butt in here. So anyone that hasn't done the affiliate program or doesn't know about it, pretty much how it works is if you sign up, you start at 7.5%, you start with a 5% discount code. Once you guys get, I believe it's 50 people, you get upgraded to 10% commission. So it's unlike a lot of other affiliate programs, it's 10% on every sale. So anyone that uses your link, uses your code, uses your discount code, you get 10% of those sales. A lot of other firms like FTMO, their affiliate program is, in my opinion, terrible. Like it's only on the first purchase. So if you refer like somebody for the first time, you get an affiliate commission. But if that person purchases again and uses your link, you don't get any commission on that. There are some other prop firms that have some pretty cool affiliate programs, even better than ours, to be honest. But I think for the size of our product, we offer something good. So if you go from, I believe it's if you go from like 50 then to 100, or it might be like once you reach 500 referrals, you get bumped up all the way to 15% commissions. So at the end, you get 15% commissions if you're at the highest level, and you also get a 10% discount code that you can give out to your community. And then anyone that beyond the 500, if you guys really are killing it with the affiliate game, we're going to reach out to you. We're going to get you in a private chat, and we're going to start to kind of do like a brand ambassador deal with you so that you can go ahead and actually earn kind of beyond the bonuses that we have built in there. We also kind of have kickers where you'll earn accounts. So each tier you earn a specific account size when you reach it. And there's also rewards, kind of like cash rewards as well. And we're also doing like a monthly giveaway for all the affiliates. So anybody on here that wants to be an affiliate with TFT, just go to the dashboard, sign up. There's also a page on our website that explains it. Go to the FAQ, right? Read into all the information kind of before you get into it. And then in the Discord, go to verify channel, and then you could join the private channel where all the other affiliates are, and you can ask them on what they're doing. So enough about the affiliate program. It's been a good session. We're going to end it with some announcements. So everyone knows, obviously this week is huge with the promotions, with Black Friday, with all the whole entire industry, right? For us, we're trying to offer something different. We obviously run so many promotions. We currently have the 20% off, 85% lifetime payouts, 125% refund, 5% profit from phase 1 and 2. That's going to end tonight at midnight. And then tomorrow we actually have a really good promotion coming out. Something we'll never run this again. Like I say this, but we will never run this promotion again because it's just that good of a promotion. So that's going to be dropping tonight at midnight. It's going to run through Friday. Anyone that's like, I don't like the promotions, I don't want to use promotions, don't use them, right? You don't have to. Same thing with the giveaways. You don't got to participate in them. For the people that want to utilize the promotions and want to participate in the giveaways, check those channels in Discord. Check your emails. We'll keep you guys informed on there. Some other updates are 3-phase challenge. We've been talking about this. That's coming out November 30th. Team's working really hard to push that out. This week's obviously a holiday, so Thursday, Friday, no one's going to be online in terms of like the developers and stuff. So we're going to have to do it next week. So we're working really hard on that. The night challenge. So we have some updates coming to the night challenge. We're going to be adding a 10% challenge profit on the night challenge. So anything you make in phase 1, you're going to get 10% of. That's going to become standard for the night challenge. We're also adding a 4% and 7% add-on to that as well. We are exploring some other updates for you guys. We see this other firm did 95% payouts as an add-on. I really like that. I really love that idea. So we're gonna be looking into that as well. And then there's a few updates coming like on the back end, especially for the funded traders. The payout request, demand on demand. So what this means is basically when you request a payout, your account gets enabled right away so you can keep trading. That's launching on Monday. So Monday, once you request a payout, instantly you'll be able to keep trading. That's a huge enhancement, in my opinion. And then also just another back-end thing, refund calculation. So as of now, we had a bug where like certain refunds were getting added to the first payout, certain ones weren't. We have a fix getting rolled out for that as well. So look for that coming soon. And then other than that, there's a lot of projects that we're working on. So anybody that wants to see the latest updates, go into minor announcements. I'm going to post kind of a new message with our roadmap, all the things we're working on, so you guys are well informed, everything that's going on. It's extremely important. So go ahead and check that out. And then last call for the giveaway. So if you guys want to participate, make sure you fill out the form. Make sure you post on social media so that you show that you're on the session. And we'll go ahead and pick a winner after that. So it's been another press conference, another community session. I appreciate everyone that hopped on. I appreciate all the questions. We're doing these every 2 weeks. So we'll be back again 2 weeks from now in early December. We will have our community update at the end of this month. So about in 10 days or so, we'll have another live session like this. And as always, appreciate you guys for all the support. Let's keep making this community one of the best communities in the industry. Let's keep leading the way. And yeah.